Mhm.
Welcome to the Collective Esports live stream. Today's matchup is SR versus AR, and we will be getting started shortly.
Do you know your phone, Phil?
I know. I was inviting people because I need their names. It's kind of important.
Ah.
Whoops. Wrong button. I think it's just S. Alright. We will have them joining shortly. Come on, focus. Alright, who is starting on attack and who's on defense?
Um, I will
I'll
ask,
check this
but
out.
I'm sure that they'll.
No, I can check on the game day real quick. So it's 1. Alright, so SR is playing defense first. Repositioning you. There we go. Alrighty. Welcome. We're gonna be piling into the stream shortly, I can tell.
Hey. So, I personally know that AR is a good team. They have a lot of good players on there. SR I'm a little less knowledgeable on,
Yeah, I
but it should.
believe this is either SR's first or second game.
But I'm sure it should be sure it'll be a great match.
Yes, and I know AR has been working on their drone work a lot. After the last match I saw, they were doing exceptional drone work. So
I
this
mean,
should be an interesting match.
drone work is always super important. Never want to waste a single drone. Get as much information as you can. Because if you can figure out where, especially when it comes to roamers, if you can figure out where they are and coordinate a push, they're as good as dead. Which is, we all know, super influential in the round later for flanks and whatnot.
Absolutely. We're going to be waiting for one more on AR, and we have to ready up. Everybody else on the other team has to ready up.
By the way, casting tonight is I'm F6 Loopy, and this is B3 Grizz. Or Grizz
Grizz
B3.
B3. B3 Grizz, same difference. Alright, we're just going to be waiting for 2 from AR, and we'll get this show on the road.
What do you think of the map Coastline as a total?
I believe it's a very defensive-sided map, but it could be very even, so this could go either way. And we're
I
going
think
to start.
if you know, like you said, if you do your drone work or whatever, I think that the attackers can absolutely deal with defense on this map. You can a lot of ways the attackers can pinch off roamers, and then once they do that, you can cut off the site and stop late rotations. It's doable, but I definitely think it's a little bit more skewed on the defense side.
Alright. Alright, we'll be seeing our first band from SR. Will be Jackal. I mean, solid band to start off with.
Like I said, good operator to get rid of. Help give the roamers a chance to do their thing.
Yes. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Blitz band here, honestly.
Some shield, Monty,
Montaigne,
yeah, some
yeah.
shield, yeah.
Either or the shields is most likely banned. Make sure you're writing this down after
I'm expecting to see. I am. I'm expecting to see either a Maestro or an Echo, one of the two. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, AR prefers Echo, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that. If I remember correctly, don't quote me on that.
Mira, solid band. Kind of hard to play without on this map, but we'll see what they can do. And then an Echo or Maestro ban, as you said.
Definitely,
Expected.
definitely Mira is super helpful on the penthouse, but other sites, yeah, the Echo, I thought so. Mira on the penthouse site is very strong, but on other sites, for the more or less, you could leave her unbanned, but for that one site, I agree. She is super, super strong on that one site. Blitz immediately coming out.
Is the stream lagging at all? Because all of them are at very high pings.
They just
I'm just
don't.
concerned.
You're on East server, right?
Yes, I am on East.
Vera 6-pick. I like that.
I know she has been recently unbanned, so this should be extremely powerful, hopefully. And especially without the Jackal, that kind of lets her free.
The Hibana Thermite, I actually like that because I think Hibana on Kitchen, which I know obviously they don't know, but I think Hibana on Kitchen struggles a little bit, whereas Thermite can get that entire surface wall open.
Interesting place to start, in my opinion, Kitchen. I would have rather seen either Penthouse or Billy Puka first, but Kitchen is just as good.
I think, especially when you take out the Mira, I think your preferred site can, like you said, Hookah is really good as well as Kitchen. I think it more kind of can go either way. I agree though, with the Mira gone, I think that Penthouse is a pretty hard site to hold, so I'm not surprised to not see that at all.
As I said before, drone work coming out from AR right at the start. Oh, the Blitz is just going for it.
Yeah, freight train Blitz incoming. And the melee Maestro cam. Alright. Not the weirdest thing.
Great start. The Cav's just gonna be waiting her time. Well, either that or she's AFK.
I doubt that. Interesting.
Never mind.
Actually, now they're drowning out the top floor. I was gonna say, are they gonna ignore?
Droning everything.
That's good, because Kitchen is a very easy site to hold from above, as we see the Cabby trying to do. Does she have the shotgun or the M14?
I believe she has the
M12.
M12.
Okay, I was gonna say the shotgun does allow for some vertical though.
That was extremely close on that Jaeger.
Ooh, they have a clash. Did I miss that? I just missed that.
Jaeger just got taken out. And the Ying takes down the Jaeger. Jaeger missing all of his shots. Blitz extremely low health as he's trying to take down the Cav. And the Blitz trying... Oh, the Cav goes down as the Blitz gets the kill. Thatcher and Blitz doing great drone work, playing as a team.
So the Blitz is super low, and obviously with the new reset mechanics, that Blitz is going to stay that low. And only a minute left. This is doable. This is still doable for the teams, even though they're down 2. All the bullets I always talk
The
about.
Clash coming in easier just to hold off these attackers as long as they can, but this Clash may become not as powerful as we intended.
Rook missing a few shots on the Ying, but neither of them come out unscathed. They both are about 50.
Ying still has 2 of her Candelas. Most likely going to be going for the push on Candeling it. As the plant does go down.
Maestro's down.
Ying gets all of her shots. Maestro goes down, Ying gets the third. Then the Ying gets the as she gets the third, and she does the turtle shot, and the Ying does get the third, as it is the softbox with a 4K.
It's really good Ying play by, like you said, Sauce. Ying, a very, very powerful operator left unbanned. Completely unbanned. And that is a dangerous sight.
Especially for the Ying.
And the thing that I think is super interesting about the attack they just did on Kitchen is they didn't take control of that Kitchen window at all. So Clash was allowed to just sit there, like you said, and be influential. If she could have held that entire side by herself, if they were able to hold the service side. But
Also, I think that round was like the Ying kind of just went off because I don't believe the Jaeger placed his ADS at all.
that would be a misstep in that definite. So they are bringing out Dokkaebi, which I want to discuss because she did just catch, that super heavy nerf. What do you think of that choice?
I've been kind of I said that it would be 16 seconds, not what is it now?
It's
14?
12 or something. It's 12 or 14, one of the two. It's really not long. But I was more talking about the fact that they're bringing her after that severe nerf. What do you think of that? I think it's an interesting bring.
I think she's extremely powerful in, like, close quarters. Like, if you droned out an area, and either that or you're just rushing, you just use that phone call to distract them. You know exactly where they are. Like,
yeah.
Ranked, I know that she's extremely powerful with a lion, because you can just make them stand still and have that sound, so you know exactly where they are.
Thank God lion's banned. Thank you, God.
Reloading! That's almost getting taken out very early into the round.
Did they go for a spawn peek?
I don't believe so. I think they were just sitting close.
Okay.
Blitz does take 25 points of damage. As he attempts to take out the Frost, as the Frost does get droned out, unfortunately. As the Frost is getting...
Ooh, the Blitz is super low. The Blitz is super low. This is unwinnable. Oh.
And the Frost. The Ying takes out the Frost out of all people, and the Valkyrie goes down to like 1v5 as she gets taken down by the Ying again.
Dokkaebi gets another somewhere else on the map.
It's a 2v5.
That was all in the first minute of the round. Looks like... Nope, she's back. She's good. Didn't open up the theater wall, looks like. So the Thatcher making quick work of the bandits. Should be no issue whatsoever.
As this, I believe that is the first phone call to go out. No, that is the second phone call to go out. As the Habana does hold that angle onto Penthouse Theater, waiting for them to attempt to push. The Dokkaebi doesn't know they're both there. She does miss those shots, and the Doc does get the kill on the Dokkaebi.
The Ying, the smokes and the Ying should be able to stop the site though, and they should be able to
as the plant does go down, everybody's just defending that plant as best they can. It is a Doc and Smoke trying to take control as the Doc does take the, I believe it's Ying out.
That ACOG site is very powerful in the right hands.
Thatcher and Habana exploding as it is a 1v3, and the smoke all of his shots, and Habana gets the frag.
Good quick round from
They are
absolutely just demolishing
phenomenal
the Ying blitz push. If SR doesn't figure out a way to deal with the blitz, I feel this is going to be a very, very harsh attack defense for SR.
And in my opinion, this is a very defensive sided map, so it's kind of interesting to see the tables flipped here.
Bringing both hard breachers this round, interesting. The Legion, I think the Legion is a smart choice. Legion, even though the tick damage did get nerfed, it's still a very, very good counter for any of the shields. You get one of those in your foot, you have to...
And the cap can just to stop that push.
Also, the Vigil to stop the drone work.
And I think that this could be in favor of SR, with especially the traps, like you said, the stopping the drone work with the Vigil, but they are clearing out roamers exceptionally, so it could go either way. And that Vigil, I feel like he's gotten so many nerfs since he came out, that he's kind of gotten just a little underpowered.
Yeah.
Ooh, lag. Can you check the Discord to make sure that the stream's not lagging?
I have the Discord. I have the stream open on my Xbox.
It's not lagging?
Running fine.
Interesting. It must just be them. They might have a couple players on the wrong servers. Can you check the Discord just to make sure, please?
Yeah, but you're good. No one's saying anything.
Okay.
Interesting hatch open. They're literally watching for them to rotate.
That will be a disconnect, and there could be a rehost after this round, but they will have to finish this round first. And the Vigil will get taken out extremely early, as he is not aware of the blitz and spawn rate addition. And Legion will get taken out extremely early, as he does get taken out by the fauna. It is a 2v5 right now.
They do still have the Capkin traps, which if they're not careful, could be influential.
Absolutely. I mean, AR is doing exceptionally well this round, but SR could take this back.
They do. Half the round is burned, and the Thatcher is low, whereas both members of SR are currently full health. Right.
Just the Thatcher that's low, and the Thermite does get taken down by the Jaeger. And it is a 1 versus 3.
And we are going.
We will be rehosting.
Yeah, rehost.
So 3-0 AR.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. Okay.
I have it all written out.
So we'll have a 5-minute ban.
Well, no, because it should be fine.
No, because I'll have a 5-minute ban, I believe. Oh, maybe not. Alright, now I just need to go into match settings, and it was Jackal, Monty.
Jackal, Monty, Mira, Echo.
Oh wait, crap. So it was a blue one on Kitchen. blue one on this site. Blue one this side again. Please tell me if this is incorrect. They won first floor.
Day
Or
one
blue won
kitchen.
first floor.
Day one kitchen.
And then penthouse twice.
Twice, yeah. Also, just future reference, you're not supposed to leave until everyone on one of the teams has left.
Oh, my bad. Well, other hosters that I've had, when there's a rehost, they leave first. Alright. Moving you for a second. Am I not on Eastern servers? Hold on.
You can try backing out of the lobby.
I'm pretty sure I'm on Eastern. Hold on.
Where are you physically located?
Rhode Island.
Maryland? Yeah, so it should be defaultly Eastern.
Rhode Island.
Oh, Rhode Island, whatever. Either way, it should be defaultly.
Yeah, where do I...
Well, you would do it when you're making the lobby, which you should now have a 5-minute ban.
Yeah, I don't understand why it was so laggy. 3 minutes.
Well, yeah, it's EUS. Yeah, it's EUS.
Yeah, it's United Eastern U.S. Okay, let me just there was something that missed. Alright, yeah, I'm on Eastern US. That's interesting. And I'm at 31 ping right now. I'm gonna check everything. I've hosted before and there's been no problem. Don't understand what's going on.
No, either.
Shouldn't be. Make sure.
Team only, Chief.
Yeah, it's in. I'm gonna turn the Wi-Fi off of my phone just in case I have data can burn through. No, that's Eastern US. Right there. Eastern Asian.
I think he's. Alright. Yeah, US.
1 minute. I'm on US.
Yeah. Try, man.
Okay. 1 minute, and then I'll have to do all the rounds and everything and invite everybody back. It's so weird, though. Mex is asking for an invite. Don't know what's happening. Hello, Mex.
It was lagging for some reason, even though there's no reason why on
Yeah.
our side it should be lagging. That's the term.
Yeah, the stream was not lagging, but everybody in the game was.
I have the stream open. The stream's not lagging. I have it open. Yep.
Yes, I live in Rhode Island.
Yep. Everyone says
Yes,
they're all Eastern, so
everybody said, yeah.
kitchen.
Well, yeah.
Not draw.
Well,
Blue.
it
Blue.
was it was them lagging, not really me. Because they were all like 100. They were all in like the 70s, the 80s. We'll just make sure that I'm at 1 right now, but that's just in the lobby. I don't understand why it would be lagging. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
There's been 3 rounds.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. Yeah. I'm at 1 ping right now.
Yeah, question host. We're just waiting for everyone to get in, ready up, and we'll start it up. Some team trading.
Mm-hmm. I believe we're waiting on Axios, if I'm not mistaken. And I think they did switch somebody.
No, as sauce as they are, I know that, and the whole other team says SR.
No,
IR.
on SR, I
mean,
believe they switched Zambeni.
Who knows?
Probably butchering that. Is the stream lagging at all right now, Max?
We're just waiting on. They're all ready.
I know, I'm just making sure. Alright, we'll try this again.
So, let's see if SR can make adjustments and come back.
Anyways, yeah, there's 2 people. Oh, there we go. It's dropping down.
There you go. It's dropping.
Yeah.
It's dropping. It was. I think it was just a bad lobby.
I
think it was just a bad lobby.
Yeah.
I think it was just a bad lobby. Bye, Dad.
X. Alright, we'll try this again. The ping is not as bad as it was before.
So, sticking with the same operators, Ying, Blitz,
Sending trauma pack here.
a lot of flash, a lot of blind. Still trying out to get the pen theater. I really don't agree with that. I think SR should change sites, personally.
I think
Especially after
this
2
site instead.
fails.
Yeah.
But they do have the castle,
But-
which is interesting.
Yes. And they have a frost to stop that push. The only thing that I think they should have done is they should have brought a bandit because they've pushed this wall right here 2 times in a row now. But it's their team. They must have some sort of strategy they can do.
Also, it's interesting. We have not seen a single Kaid or Nomad.
Nomad, yeah.
Reload. Deploying welcome mat.
Oh my God, Max! I thought you said in chat bad loopy. I was like, what did I do wrong? It said bad lobby. Oops. Look, what did I do?
Yeah, it's fine now. This is only 2 people
Also,
that have AD ping.
Other thing that I think is interesting is Viral has exclusively used the AR-33, which personally not a huge fan of. L85 is just such a nice weapon.
I use it just because I have the black ice on it. Literally the only reason I use it. Same with the G36. That Blitz is taking damage, as he does get the kill with the AR-33. Vigil does, or Jaeger takes down the Blitz, of all people, very early, and the castle does get taken down. I didn't even see that fudge.
With the Blitz down,
And-
though,
oh.
even okay, maybe not, but even
Ash
being
to
down,
one tap on the front.
the Blitz being down though is big for the defenders.
Lights out.
Yes, but they are still pushing extremely aggressive, doing their same drone work.
Cover me.
And this Ash still has both of her breathing
Interesting. They
rounds
opened
left.
up the castle into 90. Interesting choice.
Some serious drywall work coming up. Special charge.
Flank
Oh,
blocking,
he's gonna
it
go
looks.
through the drone hole. They're just trying to wait out the time. They're holding the same and it's a bait! The Thatcher is planting! And the other
Oh my God! Yeah.
What an,
Okay, I was confused.
what a
Planted
play!
in here.
What a play by the Thatcher!
That was.
They planted as there was a distraction on the main wall. Wow.
What an interesting play. I had 3,000 IQ, man. 3,000.
3,000 IQ play. I wonder what that party sounded like. Hey, let's
What?
open this wall. You go plant in the other site.
The thing that confuses me is if the Thatcher died, that's diffuser down in sight with the wall still closed because they opened up
Yeah, that's true.
bedroom wall. If they had seen the Thatcher, that's a defensive round. They threw that round away. But
I mean,
wow.
They were both, the Jaeger and the Rook were focused on the other angle, and the Thatcher kind of just ninja'd into sight. Wow. I'm shocked.
I'm just yeah, shocked. That's a word.
And they will switch up the site finally
Finally going to
after
hookah.
3 rounds going to hookah village. And they will be bringing those traps again, trying to stop that hard push. If I were them, I would start bringing a mute, because you know they've been droning out everything.
Mute, Vigil. Yeah, I know they tried the Vigil at one point, but
They do have Vigil right now.
oh, did they? Okay, I didn't see that. My bad. They are sticking with that Doc though, which I think is super interesting because, yeah, he's been doing great with the ACOG and the gun skill right along, but from a utility perspective, I feel like I haven't seen much healing. I'm not so sure if that's the play. especially with Maestro still up on the board. That Alda also has an ACOG, 81 bullets, and the utility is
Have they
unbelievably.
even? I think they used Maestro one round, and that was about it.
Yeah, the first round, and
And the Blitz gets taken down extremely early, only 45 seconds into the round. And the Vigil also gets taken down by Sauce Boss.
Sauce has been unbelievable on the. Oh, he gets peaked by the.
And it's a
But an immediate
refrag. It's a
refrag.
3v3.
The refrags are crazy.
With 1 minute into the round. And the Habana takes down Spendus. I think
The
that's
Frost.
pronounced it, probably not. Spendus, I don't know. The Frost. The Jaeger still sitting in penthouse, trying to hold it as best he can.
Yeah, I don't know they know he's here. I don't think they know he's here.
They have no idea he's there right now.
They're watching their flank, but they don't know he's in penthouse. If he just waits a little longer, he might be able to get a flank off. Oh,
He gets two. He gets
Huge
two.
flank.
It's a 1v2. And it's a 1v1 situation. A Doc versus a Thatcher, both at full HP. Huge play by that Jaeger that might win them this round. The Doc is the Lord living position. Just waiting out his time as best he can. Trying to get into sight. And the Thatcher does take out the Doc in a 1v2 situation.
what a clutch.
Nice clutch
What a
on
clutch.
Viral's part. And this is AR's last round on attack. I couldn't get that out for some reason. SR are trying their hardest to hold they've gone through Kitchen, lost that the first round, 3 times on Penthouse Theater, and they're going back to Hookah Billards to try and take this round, because they came extremely close.
About to say it makes
But
sense.
then-
Yeah, about to say that it makes sense. It was the closest to victory they've ever come. Makes sense.
I mean, AR is playing very well. Bringing those 2 ACOGs. Interesting choice. They should be bringing that Maestro for this site because they know they have been planting. So it would have been smart, but 2 ACOGs on this site, especially for holding luggage, is extremely powerful.
That flank by the Jaeger was unbelievable. He should have fell back to the site, but instead rotated into Pen, which I thought was a little weird.
The Ash was on her drone, the Habana was just trying to cover her. So he got he got 1 easy frag, and then only lost like 20 health to the Habana.
Yeah, if he just stayed where he was and either stayed where he was or just rotated back to site a little safer, they easily could have taken that, but he decided to rush.
Will we see anybody go onto Tarp? That's the real question.
Changing mags.
The thing I thought was interesting is they cleared the whole building for Hookah, which a lot of times you see people just try to force their way in through that balcony door. Clear out some utility. They have a Ying. They could have just, yinged and forced her way in.
Yes, but they played it tactically. Is there everybody on site?
That'd be at least one. Yeah, the Doc.
Doc.
Brooks in
Lesion's
Aquarium,
running
so he's not
outside.
technically on site, but he's close enough that he might as well be.
Swapping mags!
2 roamers now. And the Jaeger's gonna be sitting in the exact same position he was last time.
I sure they'll drone him out this time. They're not gonna let that happen twice in a row. AR's drone game has been too on tonight.
Blitz is not paying attention to that rotate hole. That does take about 50 damage.
Ying trades off the dock, so the dock is no longer an issue. She's on the hookah window.
The dock is off the board.
That's their one true anchor. The Legion is nearby, but he can't do much without getting inside.
Legion not connecting those shots. As he does it, connects two. Takes him down to about 60 health. Just waiting out the time with the 1 minute. Ash extremely low or injured as the Legion takes out 2. It is a 3v4 situation. Thatcher is in sight and Habana is just holding this window as the Rook takes down the Ying.
The Rook should have
4.
The Rook should
And SR takes the round.
They finally won.
Rook.
They won the half 5-1.
There is still potential to clutch and SR to come back and win this. And that will be our first Nomad play if they stick to it.
You know, I think the Nomad play is very good idea, honestly, on this map because there's a lot of corridors and rooms that roamers can sit in. I wonder if it'll be their 6th pick. I wonder if it'll be their 6th pick.
I don't think we'll see a Nomad 6th pick. We could, but yes, they do need the hard breacher. And the Rook will be 6th picking too, Caveira. With her being unbanned, I think we're gonna see her played a lot more because of her range now. They will be going hookah village to start.
I like this play a lot better, more than the kind of forced penthouse to work without Amira. Without Amira, that site immediately goes from debatably the best to probably, in my opinion, I'd rather double bar than...
But double bar is not as hard as people think. I think that people just pick the easiest sites that are like most convenient on the chart, like nowadays, because it's just more convenient. But I don't know, I just feel I don't even know what I'm trying to say here.
It's all good. They SR is bringing a Zofia, and a Twitch, which we have not seen yet, which is super interesting.
Drone work coming out from SR as this Valkyrie is trying to take a long-range gunfight with a, I believe it was the axe.
Don't really think that's the best idea because the FPX it's a very accurate gun and not a recoil, but it is a pea shooter.
Shooter.
And that just gets even worse at distance. So I'm not too sure how I feel about that long distance fight.
Oh, and that Cav's position is compromised.
She does have the shotgun open up the hatch below her if she needs to, though. She does have a quick escape route.
Absolutely, but maybe not. This Cav cannot hit any of these shots on drones.
Cav needs to get rid of some of these drones, otherwise, with her position being known, she's not going to be able to, do her spooky stuff.
And the Jaeger doesn't run out onto the Twitch.
That was definitely called out. That was definitely called out by their IGL. Very, very good push.
And the Ying does take down the... And the Maestro Cam coming in clutch to take down the Habana. I believe that was the diffuser as well.
That is... The Maestro is still up, like, as we just saw. The Maestro being still up kinda is, the time is getting so low, under a minute. It's kind of a big deal.
Ash
You
does
can't
take
smoke
out
it, you can't flash it.
Ying. This Legion has the opportunity, and he just misses him by inches. And it's a Cav Maestro trying to take a 1v2, and they do. And this will be taken to match point on Coastline.
And we are on, like you said, we are on match point. Hopefully SR can get something going here, because hookah is a hard site to push if you don't push it correctly. So I'm interested to see. They are also going to penthouse. I don't agree with this, like, whatsoever.
I mean, if they hold it correctly, they could.
They do have the
Maybe get a
Nomad, though,
Valkyrie.
which the Nomad will help with the run out. You know, they put a Nomad on the door for the run out. That'll stop that. I think the Nomad is a good pick.
And if she's running the Claymore, especially, she can get the kitchen and she can hold main entrance.
Oh, absolutely, as well as covering some flanks when pushing into sight, and maybe even say 1 or 2 air jabs for the diffuser itself if they get the plant off.
Yeah, we'll see. What is she holding? She has Claymore. And they will be bringing that bandit just in case they try to do the exact same push they were doing, but they will not have a hard breacher to do such a thing.
Oh, yeah, it is no hard breacher. It's just interesting.
Interesting not to bring a hard breacher, especially for this site, because if you get either of these walls, you basically cut off the entire site.
I would say then, argument-wise, I would say that the probably the best play would be open up bathroom hatch, take control of bathroom, take control of VIP, take control of Hall of Fame, and do a push through the door, through the 2 doors, and take a push through the 2 doors of bathroom door.
Oh, possibly a spawn peak? It is a spawn peak. He runs all the way from kitchen to main entrance.
AR is really trying to close this out. Really trying to close this out.
He is just gonna hold this pixel until somebody walks right in front of him. Is anybody... The captain would get a huge play there if he uses his C4 and does not know of his position though.
Does a little bit of a pre-fire, has the suspicion someone's over there.
Was it 3 people that are pushing hookah? 3 people. They're just gonna try to take control, and they'll have control of those stairs.
They do put an air jab on top of Cool Vibes, which should cover their flank. If you know the defender doesn't see it.
Ooh. Captain does get taken out by the Blitz, but the Bandit does get the refrag onto the Blitz. That's a huge... Switch does get the refrag onto the Jaeger, and the Alibi misses all of her shots onto the Blitz.
Reloading!
Jaeger does, or Ash does get the kill on the Alibi, as it is a 4v2 situation.
I don't know.
Reloading!
And that's the diffuser onto the... Bandit gets the kill onto the Nomad as the diffuser does go down.
AR's aggression is finally being punished by SR.
It's not over yet.
No, it's not, but they are punishing it. Which is the first time I've seen it this map. They've been punishing the aggression.
I think each of them are just going to try to hold down the site as best they can. Sauce Boss on his Legion and Ying this is basically the entire game.
Like the Hong Kong
Working
operators.
with... He likes those... Oh, the Ash does take
Captain
60
traps.
points of damage. And does just hit the Alibi and hits a Legion mine.
Trap meta, boys. Trap meta.
The Zofia and the Ash go down to 25 and about 30 respectively, and the Jaeger or the Twitch does get the kill onto the Bandit, as it is just the Legion remaining with 10 seconds left on the clock.
Ash can hold.
And the
Ash
plant
can
is
hold the
going down.
rotation. Ash can hold the rotation. This Legion has nowhere to move. Yeah,
Twitch does get the frag onto the Legion. Still match point, but we will be going into round 9, I believe.
Yep, round 9. I
Making sure
really hope
nobody's-
AR doesn't go back to Penthouse with
Penthouse.
the
It's
Mira
almost
band.
impossible to hold.
I can't stress this enough. With the Mira band, it is so unbelievably hard to defend that site. They're
And
thankfully going to get
your
it.
wish has been granted.
Thank God.
Nomad yet again being played.
I think the Nomad, especially for how aggressive AR has been playing, is just, it's a nice cushion. Like, all right, I have an air jab watching my back. I'll at minimum hear them coming miles away. It won't be silent. No, no sneaky flanks. They're bringing the Frost this time, so ditching the Capkin for a Frost instead. Interesting choice.
I think they believe they're gonna try to go for that window, and maybe even a plant behind death, so they're gonna put the Frost map there.
I would like to see some less usual Frost maps, to be honest with you. And I'd like one by, the front desk. Well, I don't know about anyone else, but personally, I ball over that front desk a lot as an attacker, and if there was a Frost map...
One right there.
Oh, yeah, no, they're classic Frost mats. I was just hoping for something a little bit... See, like that one, that's a little bit more unusual.
And then, the window. I think it's kind of... because they're going to be castling this, I believe. So there would be no point, because we wouldn't be able to get the kill here.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
And the Twitch does get the kill onto the Jaeger, going for an aggressive spawn peek.
See, this is what I mean. AR has just been aggressive this entire match, and clearly it's been working. They're up 6-2, but SR just needs to take a step back, and if they're gonna be so aggressive, let them be aggressive. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
Clear the blast area!
They will be pushing Penthouse this time, though, in a 4v5 situation, and Frost is not alerted of the Ash's position at the moment. They're just droning everything out. Nomad doing a slow peek onto the window.
I don't know how I feel about this Ash slow peek. I mean the Blitz just standing there. It feels like a little bit of
I
waste of
feel like
utility.
they're trying to play the Blitz like a Montaigne, due to the Montaigne there. And then Legion will connect the shots on the Nomad, and will bring them both down to 50 HP. And the Ash gets taken down by the Frost, because the Ash did not do a proper drone work onto the Frost.
Still 4-4 with half a round left. There's still plenty of time for either team to do something.
Waiting for those, trying to shoot those feet.
Reloading!
And the castle position is alerted, and the Nomad just scaring him right out of his position.
That's what I mean. The Nomad is providing that thin layer, but that's all you need is that thin layer. Nomad is a very powerful
all the way back,
gamer
and
now.
does get all of those shots onto the Twitch, and does take down the Twitch.
I thought the bars were gonna be
And
infamous again. I swear those bars have magnets in them.
Legion does get taken down by the Thermite, as the Nomad just waiting. The Blitz just trying to play solo as like a Montaigne right now. Interesting play. The castle does get brought down to about 50 HP, as the Doc just holding his angles, waiting.
They're not
And the Frost
if the blitz isn't careful and doesn't know about that punch hole to the left of the door, that castle will get a free kill on entry.
and there's only about 15 seconds left.
Oh, it looks like the thermite is gonna.
SR has to make this push shortly. Frost just waiting for that Nomad to come around that corner. Gets taken out by the Frost. 4 seconds left. 2. Thermite can't get the plant down, and that is a GG on AR's part.
GG's in chat.
Wow.
AR played an amazing game.
Wow.
AR played an
I'm
amazing
impressed
game.
by that hold. SR started to get some momentum, and they started to play less aggressive, and just started winning those gunfights and started winning. Great job on AR's part.
Yep, we'll get a Excelsior.
Excelsior. Same difference. In the party. Alright. I believe I just invited. Could be incorrect. Can you check Discord to make sure nobody else is doing the interview?
I certainly can. Invite Sauce. He said invite Sauce.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Welcome. Good game for you guys. Make sure you include your audio, please.
Yep, just did that.
Alright, so GG's, I just want to say that.
Great game
Thank
on
you.
both your guys' parts.
So, what was going through your comms, your mind as a team during that match?
So we didn't have a lot to go off of in terms of reference for this team.
Yeah, we did talk about this. I think it's their second match or something.
Yeah, it was. But we picked up on some cues, and I don't know if you're familiar with like our normal lineup, but we did switch some stuff up, and we tried to predict what they would ban, and we predicted a Jackal ban, and they did a Jackal ban, so we were prepared for that. But like during the match, we figured out their playstyle fairly quick. It was their roams were at times a little too deep, and that allowed us to push the objective a little faster than we normally would have been able to.
So, speaking of that, I have to ask, what the heck was that round with Thatcher planting in theater when everyone else was penthouse side? What was that?
Honestly, that was just really bad communication.
We started questioning what was going through your minds through that.
Yeah, I think I don't remember precisely what happened, but it was something along the lines of like we were going to do this one push before the round, and then we changed it, and then a couple of us weren't paying attention. I believe I was one of the people who wasn't paying attention, so I will I'll put some blame on that.
It did say in chat that you blind people on your own team more than the enemy team.
Oh my god, dude. That's something I wanna not focus on a little bit. I mean,
I will say your Ying play today, Sauce, was unbelielievable. The 4K you got in round number 1 in the very first round, that was
I honestly didn't know I got a 4K. I wasn't paying attention. But hey, I got a 4K.
Yeah. You got a 4K first round. I thought it was going to be an ace, but nope.
Yeah, I
Forte.
don't get aces, unfortunately. My teammates take the kills.
Oh,
Uh,
That's all
so
right. I got one question for you. When you guys were pushing hookah, I believe it was a 1v2, and you guys got the flank, or the Jaeger got the flank. What was the comms like during that?
the comms was like, Jaeger's down the stairs. Oh, wait, no, he's not down the stairs. He's right there. uh, like we knew he was there, but we
you
didn't
didn't know
know
where.
exactly. We didn't know exactly where he was. Apparently there was some sort of weird sound cue. Um, made him sound farther
Yeah,
than
he
he
got.
actually was.
Yeah, he literally sat in the penthouse for maybe a minute, and you just weren't droning him out at all, and he just got those two easy picks on you guys.
Mm, yeah, definitely some things to work on a little bit.
All right. Is that all from you?
Yeah, I'm good. So you know what time it is, right?
30 seconds of you can shout out basically anything you need, want. Your 30 seconds will start now.
So as I always do, I'm gonna shout out Collective. Great community, great people. Uh, only actual like well put together community for things like this that I know of. Um, just overall great experience. And keep an eye on us as a team. Adderall Rush. Uh, that's that's about it. Doing good.
No social medias, no nothing.
Uh, I mean, I
That's it.
can, but we don't really promote the social medias. It's mainly just for personals.
All right. Well, then
All right.
GG's. Was great fun watching your match. You play an amazing game. Prepare to catch some bans in the future.
Oh, I'm fine with that. I normally play Jackal. Please ban Ying over Jackal. Please.
All right. So that will be wrapping up the game of Adrenaline Rush versus SR. Thank
Saints
you for
revival.
tuning in. What is it?
Saints revival.
Saints Revival. I've been Grizz. This has been Loopy, and we'll see you